With this situation, I would handle it by asking that one person who was making the comments to subtly stop, and then I would also check in with the person who was receiving the comments and then asking how they were feeling and if they were okay with the situation at hand. If the problem were to persist, I would be a little bit more direct and then tell that person who was making the racial and discriminatory remarks, why it was wrong and why it wasn't okay with what was being said. And then if the problem were to persist, I would probably confront my professor and then just tell them what was happening, what was going on, and then just how it was affecting the group work being handled, and then if some members could be switched out to make it more of an easy process. I think that this way of handling the situation definitely has its benefits and drawbacks. Some benefits, I would say that communication is very important. I think it's very important to have to address both sides of the situation and not just a person or the party that you would have a bias towards. I think it's good to know about the feelings and thought processes towards the person making the racial comments and then also the person who's receiving them, just to get a better assessment of the situation at hand. A drawback of this method and approach would just be me not wanting to overtake the situation at hand, especially considering that it's not my problem to be solving. And what I mean by that is that it's not, the racial remarks is not something that I'm making or I'm receiving. It's between two other people, so I wouldn't want to interject and, overstep my boundaries. So I definitely say that a drawback would be finding that fine line between giving off a good amount of support and then also overstepping your boundaries.